YouTuber Colleen Ballinger is facing some serious allegations. She decided to break her silence and respond via ukulele. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and I am in disbelief at this video. And I have to break it down with you guys. We're going to watch it, but quickly, for those of you who are unaware of what this is, what's going on, Colleen Ballinger, widely famous YouTuber. She was one of the only YouTubers, one of a short list of YouTubers that transcended the platform. She was able to get a Netflix series based off her popular character, Miranda Sings. She went on world tours, sold books. She was on Jerry Seinfeld's Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. She was on Jimmy Fallon regularly, racking up millions of views. We were rooting for her. As a YouTuber, we were proud of her. My goodness, good for you. You go get it. Colleen, show the world that YouTubers can be just as successful. But then some serious allegations came in from one of her fans. A fan, the name of Adam McIntyre, who was not an adult. I got to be careful of what I say here. In fact, I'm going to show you this headline again. And this part right here, we're going to call them, because I got to be careful how often I say it, we're going to call them Colleenie's Weenies, because that's what she called them. That was the group chat that was created where her fan base was in there. And I'm talking fans, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 fans are all in this group, the Weenies group. And she even admits everyone at the meet and greet was 6 years old besides LOL. She knows who her audience is. So I want to set the tone of that because that's very important. She's going to try to play like it's not a big deal, but that's a big deal. That's the reason why this is a big deal. Typically, I don't care what consensual adults do. Creators, fans, as long as people are consensually cool with it and they're doing it in private, it's not my damn business. But these were weenies. Let's call them what they are, weenies. And in this group chat of weenies, not only was she saying wildly inappropriate things that you don't say to that age group if you're a 30-something-year-old woman, but she's also revealing really weird personal details about her life, her marriage, her divorce, how they cheated and what do we do? And she's throwing all this pressure on her fan base, who's just like looking up to her as a celebrity. And then here she is talking about, I got him a tour, got him subscribers, got him a family, paid for everything, flew him wherever he was. How could he cheat? I was working all the time. When would I have cheated on him? This is not the group to do that with, Colleen. These aren't your friends. They are your fans, and they look up to you, and they're of a certain age that this is not okay. And you got to own that fully. And that's where I stand on this, because look, do I believe that Colleen Ballinger is this monster like Jared from Subway? No, I don't. And I think there's a lot of people out there that are trying to paint her as that. Whereas I personally just think she's a self-absorbed idiot with no boundaries who was just wildly inappropriate with her audience base, who she should have known better. You don't do that with that type of audience base. She's just an idiot, in my opinion. I don't think there's grander things here. And I do hear some of what she's saying, but she's being very manipulative in the way she's using it. Just like a lot of people would use fake news, or you blame cancel culture and not take any accountability. And that's why I get frustrated with the cancel culture news cycle nowadays, because everybody just blames it on everything. And sometimes you really do have to own your actions. You can't just blame cancel culture. But no, Colleen is going to go blame cancel culture. So I want you to understand that's sort of the backstory of what's here. She's said things, she's made her fan base uncomfortable, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as we go. But let's watch this video, because I want to break down even just the most obvious things I noticed from a body language and etc. Here she is starting her video. It's already been recording. So you got to already know she didn't hit a button. It's been recording, and she's been sitting there quietly for God knows how long. Here she is pondering. And then, people are preparing for her to speak, but she's, nope, I'm going to pull out my ukulele. And then, fans are like, what? Everyone's like, no, you're not going to sing right now. And here she is. Look how serious she is. Makeup and all, though. Prearranged background. Here it is. This is clearly all prepared. Overly rehearsed, prepared, written. Everything she's about to tell you is that. And you got to remember that as she tries to fakely pretend like it's not. Everything in this video is prepared and rehearsed.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break.
All right, lie one. I was going to try and sing along with her, but no. Can't wait till Taylor Swift plays this song on tour, on one of her surprise songs, right? Someone on Twitter had the best take. Girl, this ain't all too well the 10-minute version. No, these are serious allegations. First of all, she told a lie. I haven't been doing well, so I took a little break. You mean on your tour? You were taking a little break in Colorado, Denver, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Huntington, Philadelphia? Is that the little break you were taking? Tell your fans doing Miranda Sings live? You know, that little break she took, guys. She hasn't been feeling great. Okay, so weird way to start your video with a lie.
So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true.
Aren't quite true. They're not quite true. Now, when I did my video, I was very careful. My apology video, I'm going to compare this because I've been in a situation where my DMs were leaked and I looked creepy. I was looking creepy. I was. So I can give you a little bit more insight as someone now with all that back. You need time to really process and take accountability. You do. And I thankfully had time to be able to do that. She's had time. She still can't see it. But she just said something very telling. Not quite true. So you're admitting it's true. Because if, as I said in my video, like I knew when something was true and wasn't true, and I made it very clear in the way I said things, whether I was like, this is false, and then if it wasn't false, I owned it and apologized. Because it's something's either true or false. And if it's true and it's bad, you got to own up to it. You got to apologize, right? If it's false, you got to scream it from the rooftop. It's false. Unequivocally false. There's nothing true about it. So here she's starting, well, not quite true.
Doesn't matter if it's true, though. Just as long as it's entertaining.
Doesn't matter if it's true, though, as long as it's entertaining? No, it really does matter if it's true. And a lot of the stuff that's out there is true. Sure, there's some bad actors out there trying to make you painted like a Jared from Subway monster. And I understand that's not true. Okay. But can we talk about the stuff that is true, Colleen, and not distract us with your Jedi mind trick ukulele action there, which what you're doing? You're deflecting. You're all the problem. It's your problem. You're on the gossip train.
You guys having fun?
No one's having fun. I wasn't having fun with the story. It's a seriously, insanely depressing story. And I was a fan of you. And a lot of kids are fans of you. And now we're all looking at it like, man, this is scary. What's going on? No one found this fun.
All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station. Toxic gossip train. Tie me to the tracks and harass me for my past. Cause rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash, but hey.
Okay, wow. She won't survive in this crash. You're killing her, guys. And, you know, rumors are facts. You're just ignoring the gaps. What? So everything is gossip and nothing's real? We're supposed to just believe through song? Oh, it's all gossip and a lie. Doesn't matter, does it? You're gonna kill me.
At least you're having fun.
Looks like you're having fun. You're like, oh, I got this great idea. I'm gonna call the whole culture out in this ukulele song. Girl, you're just as guilty. Like, what is this performance?
Hi, everyone. I've been wanting to come online and talk to you about a few things. Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say, I recently realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say. So.
Oh my God, look, she's smiling. She's snarkily like, oh, I was clever and more clever than my team, which proves another lie. Like, no way your team told you not to sing, but then approved this. Like, no way. They clearly did approve that you could have said something and then you just did this and ignored them. This is wild.
I am, and today I only want to talk about the facts.
Oh, okay. We're only going to talk about the facts. Okay, great. Just the facts, not the gossip train. Only the facts.
So I hope that you'll be willing to listen.
I heard. I didn't like it. But here we are again, now dissecting it because you put it on the internet.
Here we go.
And again, everything here is prepared. Like, I love that. She's she's reading a script. Look at her. What is she looking at? Okay. Let me check my notes to the lyrics and everything I just prepped, this whole thing, even though I'm trying to act like it's not.
Many years ago, I used to message my fans but not in a creepy way like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way.
Not in a creepy way, huh? Well, like favorite positions and what when did you lose your V card? Oh yeah, these, but more said it, the real way. I got to be careful what I say here. You're not creepy at all. Just a loser way. Got it. Really relevant way to speak to your weenies. Yeah, I'd show you the text, but that's what always gets us in trouble. They were absolutely creepy. As someone who's been caught sending creepy messages, yeah, you just got to own it. It happens. If a dude did this, if a dude was caught, they'd be toast. It'd be done. There'd be no question. But Colleen's somehow still getting some forgiveness. It's very odd.
I was just trying to be besties with everybody.
I was trying to be besties with everybody, with 13-year-olds. I was just being besties. Oh, okay. Oh, that's all it was. It's way more than that. It's way more than that.
It's kind of like when you go to like a family gathering, and there's a weird aunt there, keeps coming up to you and going like, "Hey girl, what's the tea?" And you're like, ugh. That was me.
So you were creepy. So you just admitted you did it and it was creepy because it was the creepy aunt that everyone's like, ugh, gross. So you're admitting it. But it's not true, guys. It's not true. Like, what is it? You prepared this and you thought this was a good take? You're trying to have it both ways.
But in group chats with my fans. It was weird.
Group chats with kids. Come on, Colleen. Kids, weenies.
I've been sharing my life online for over 15 years.
That's your problem, okay? No one told you. No one forced you to do that. Oh, she's been sharing her world and her everything for 15 years as if that's my problem, as if we made you do that. You chose to do it because you enjoyed it. You clearly wanted everyone to know everything about you because most YouTubers were full of ourselves. Yeah, of course.
I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that, I feel like I'm talking to my friends. But in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there.
Okay, I'm gonna say it, and I've said it to my fans because we've all fallen in this trap. I love you guys. I do. You're amazing. Thank you for supporting. We're not friends, okay? And I got to say that because that's the problem. I know a lot of you think we create this community and we appreciate each other, but it's very important that we say this to each other from time to time. You're not my friend. I don't know you in real life. Some I do. Sure, I've come to know you, but we have to be careful. We do have to set the boundary, right? You can look up to me and appreciate it, and I can appreciate you. We can love what you do for each other, and we're there and we support each other, but we're not friends. You may make friends in this community, and great. But we have to create those lines and boundaries because it's important. It's healthy. And she wasn't doing that. But in this situation, even in Popcorn Planet and the Popcorn Planet, I love you guys. I do. You're adults. I see the demographics. You're nowhere near any questionable place. Like with her, it's way more worse because these are people very susceptible, right? And very easy to look up to in a whole different way. And to have such serious conversations about your divorce and infidelities, etc., with this base in your private chats and texting, it's incredibly unhealthy, really dangerous boundaries, and it can affect those fans, I can't keep saying the K word, KIDS, it can affect them more than it would anybody else. So yeah, Colleen, we're bothered by, and you can't just, I was just confused because I love my fans and they're my fans. Girl, it's more complicated than that. Quit trying to ignore it.
There were times in the DMs when I would overshare details of my life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability.
Okay, well, do it again then, without a ukulele singing, because it's very hard to take you serious when you're doing it via song, for one, and two, you don't get to just come out and snarkily say, yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Like this is the problem that most people are seeing right now. So either ignore it and say, I don't owe you that. Fine. You could have done that. Or say, guys, I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. That was inappropriate. I'm sorry to my fan base that I did that with. I haven't done that. I've really worked on myself. Yada, yada, yada. And then so on. Great. I'm hearing there are more DMs and things that have dropped that are more recent that prove that that's not true. So I hope that doesn't bite her in the ass. We'll see what happens. I'm not going to judge until I see that with my own eyes. But yeah, this is not the way. This is not a good apology, or this is not accountability.
But that's not very interesting, is it? So let's go on the toxic gossip train. The locomotives fueled with hateful accusations. The toxic gossip train steamroll over someone's reputation. Toxic gossip train.
Because you let it run and you're caught. And you could have easily stopped this by owning up to it or privately reaching out to Adam and others. And instead you sticked your fans to make it worse. You did that. There's proof of it now. She was out there getting her young fans to go out and terrorize and tear down these people who were uncomfortable, who called it out. That she's admitting was not okay, but then she still thought it was okay to then go harass those people. But now that she's being harassed, oh, I'm the victim. Girl, you look awful in this.
Hop on board, but close your eyes. Otherwise, you'll realize that the train is made of lies, and that
the train is made of lies. So now you've just said it's all lies. Oh, okay. Even though you also just earlier admitted that you're the creepy aunt. Got it.
the person you despise maybe didn't deserve to die, but hey.
But you're gonna kill me. But hey. Let's really play the victim. You're gonna do it, guys.
At least you're having fun.
At least you're having fun. See, you're all the problem, not me. Look how awful you guys are. I'm so much smarter and better than you.
In all seriousness, I do think it's really important to hold people accountable for their mistakes. We should hope that everyone can learn from their mistakes and grow and change their behavior and be a better person. And this is something that I've always tried to do when I make mistakes, and it's something that I will continue to try to do. What? Oh, you don't care? Oh, okay. I thought you wanted me to take accountability.
But you aren't. You're making a joke about it. Like, that was probably the best part of this video, and then she shrugs it off to do a joke. Oh, you don't want me to do that, so I'm not going to do it.
But that's not the point of your mob mentality, is it? No. Your goal is to ruin the life of the person you despise while you dramatize your lies and monetize their demise.
I mean, there's some truth to that. There is some truth to that. That happens a lot, and I see it happening a little bit on this. A lot of people monetizing the hating on Colleen train right now. That is real. That is real. Happens to every, you screw up, and then the person coming after you has to make 100 videos to try to keep doing it, even though there's clearly more to the story that people don't want to hear. There is more to it. But in this situation, based off what we've seen and what she's just admitted, she just apologize to the kid. Just apologize to him. You haven't done it. Why?
I feel like I can already hear the comments on this video. She's gaslighting, manipulating. Oh, she's a narcissist and a rat.
She's really paying attention, guys. She just proved it. She's like, oh, they're going to call all me these things that I am. So I'm just going to call it myself, and then they can't.
I would never make a mistake like that. Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah, not everyone makes the mistake you made. You made some really weird mistakes. And granted, you're human. Okay. YouTube's a weird place. It is. The relationships with fans is a hard thing to really grapple and understand unless you're there. That is true.
Didn't realize that all of you are perfect, so please criticize me. Bring out the daggers made from your perfect past and stab me repeatedly in my bony little back.
Again, look how prepared. She wrote this whole song, did the move. She's tested this 10 times, rehearsing her, and it makes it so much cringier for me. You really thought this was the way?
Sure you're disappointed in my shitty little song. I know you wanted me to say that I was 100% in the wrong. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not going to take that route of admitting to lies and rumors that you made up for clout.
Okay, so she just said all the things that we're talking about are made up lies and clout. Cool. All lies and clout. Like Becky here, who felt super uncomfortable on stage with your act that many kids have now grown up for and were like, I didn't like that. I don't like how you did that to me. And that you just label a fart joke. Cool, Colleen. Real cool for your audience that looks up to you. Yeah, real cool. In fact, I had that. I want to make sure I bring it up. Because it's so scary. Here, I want you to see this one. Because this Becky girl who said that, before you block me, Colleen, I want you to see that this is the girl you made fun of and invalidated today. This is me supporting you for years. Everything I did was because of you, girl. Literally helped you with something last year to call me. Here, this is her fan base, the girl that she put on stage and now is regaled to a fart joke. It was more than a fart joke, Colleen. And the fact that you like put your fan in that position and your response now is just like, lies, you're on the lie train. Like, oh my God.
Hey everybody, I found someone new to harass. She did some things that I do not like in her past. So everybody gather around, cause we're about to attack, but not based on facts, oh no.
Wait, so which is it? You admitted you did the DMs, and that's what we are upset about. But they're lies, or did you do them? Oh, but you're just here to make up lies about me. No, we're here to call you out for the thing that you did that you still are joking about and not really owning.
Your loaded lethal weapon is your fingers on the keys. You don't need any armor when you can hide behind a screen. So shoot me down quick, hit the click, and bam! My reputation's deceased.
Yeah, but you did that. You did that. What? It's like, what is the lie? What is the lie? Like when I came back, there was a lie about me, but I also did things that were bad. But there was a lie about me that I committed a crime. And I was able to prove that. I came out hard because I was like, I'm not going to be known for this thing that's illegal. I'm not going to let my family be put through the mud because of something that's false. And I proved it. What is the lie, Colleen? What is it?
I also wanted to take a minute to talk about that girl, Miranda Sings. You know the one. Yeah, her. She's PG-13. It says that on my website.
She's reading a script. She looked at the script. And now she's justifying all the weird stuff that she's done as Miranda Sings.
And it's always been that way. And that's why you won't find my videos on the YouTube Kids app. Anyway.
Justifying. No, like most kids aren't video on there because then you don't get no sponsorships. There's a ton of kids content that's still not on that app because YouTube did that. That's a whole longer story, but that does not get you away with this color.
I realize it was my responsibility to decide what was appropriate for every kid to see.
I mean, when you put cheese balls in your pants and tell the kids to reach in there to get them, I mean, that's weird. That's weird.
I've always relied on parents to decide if they're comfortable with their families watching my YouTube videos or coming to my live shows.
So it's all your fault, families. Leave me alone.
Now. Have I made some jokes in poor taste? Yes. Have I made lots of dumb mistakes? Yes. Am I sad that there are some fans who feel betrayed? Yes.
That's where I would have owned. This part right here, you should have done without the song and done that heartfelt and then taken a break. That would have been the proper way to do this and it all would have gone down, but you just made it so much bigger.
Was my intention to manipulate? No.
I do believe that, but you're manipulating right now.
It doesn't really matter what my intention was, because it seems as though everyone's already decided on that.
So I'm just going to tell you what you're all doing. Just like they're doing to you, right? But you're going to do it to them. Cool, but it's okay when you do it.
Let me tell you, it's not very fun to have millions of people all over the world call you the most vile, horrendous, disgusting, life-ruining words that a person can be called, in my opinion. It doesn't matter that these things aren't true. Everyone just believes that you are the type of person who manipulates and abuses children. So I just wanted to say that...
Yeah, like that part is fair. That's the one part of the video that I would support her on if she didn't make such a mockery of it with this weird song.
The only thing I've ever groomed is my 2 Persian cats. I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser who didn't understand I shouldn't respond to fans. And I'm not a predator, even though a lot of you think so, because 5 years ago I made a fart joke.
It was worse than that, dude. And you owe Becky an apology. You should have done it privately before all this went down, and you didn't. You're invalidating her and what she felt like as she's grown and on that stage, and you're mad at her? Like, that's weird. That's weird, dude. It's not like she like made an accusation. There's video of it, dude, and she didn't like it. You made a mistake, fine. Own it and apologize. I'm so sorry, Becky, that I put you in that situation. I shouldn't have done that. It wasn't right. I look back now and the character, I lost my way sometimes, and that was never my intention. But no, play the victim in this one.
Even though I know this video won't change anyone's mind about me.
You really thought it would, though. You wouldn't have done it any other way.
I still felt it was important to come on here and defend myself a little and take accountability.
You did not take accountability. You just didn't. You did such a mockery of it.
And I also wanted to say that to anyone out there who has ever supported me in any capacity, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. For what it's worth, I never had any bad intentions.
So, but you're acknowledging stuff went wrong. So why couldn't you just own that?
But I do feel like shit.
Oh, so great. So you admit it, but I feel bad for me. This is the worst part of the video, by the way. She kept this in, weirdly.
The toxic gossip train.
We'll do one more little finale.
Chugging down the tracks of misinformation. Toxic gossip train.
Yeah, you sing
got
it.
a one-way ticket to manipulation station. Toxic gossip train. You tied me to the tracks and harassed me for my past. Rumors look like facts when you don't mind the gaps. I won't survive in the crash, but hey.
You won't she's not going to survive, guys, if you don't leave her alone. That's what she's telling you.
I hope you had some fun.
So there's her dramatic ending. For dramatic effect, I'm going to keep the look. Oh, but wait.
Actually, you know.
Actually. She's going to do an
I
encore.
feel like maybe I should let you guys know something.
Oh, it's not over.
Seems like
Oh, you know, this is just spur of the moment.
maybe you're confused about something. I don't know.
Oh.
Let me try to help. Sometimes people
Let me try to just, think of this out on the moment. Let me think of this over. I'm just going to make this song rhyme right now, out of nowhere, at the end of my video without a cut.
make a mistake, and it doesn't make them a horrible person. Whoa. Sometimes
This is
people
all ad-libbed, guys, because she just thought of this. Did you notice that?
make a mistake, and they're still a good person. Crazy, I know. Sometimes people can make a mistake, and you don't have to take that mistake. Oh no, and twist it up and grind it and add some lies to it and pulverize it and stab it with knives and ruin a life and oh no, sometimes people can make a mistake. It doesn't mean you gotta send them hate. Oh no, sometimes people can make a mistake and you can kindly let them know and help them to grow. Sometimes people make mistakes simply because they made a mistake.
Oh my God, this was not needed. Sometimes people make mistakes, is all she needed to say.
And that mistake doesn't make them a terrible human.
Sometimes it does. Especially if they ignore the accountability part.
It just makes them a human.
Oh, she's just human, guys. So I don't need to apologize.
What do I know? Fuck me, right?
Then she cuts. Ha! Oh, she got me. Yeah. I mean, right? Yeah, kind of right now. After that performance, you lost me, girl. That was awful. That was awful. Am I crazy? What do you think? Such serious stuff. Did you like that she put it out there? There's stuff in there that she's not wrong about, but she doesn't get to sing it right now. That's the problem with this. She doesn't get to sing it, and you don't get to have my no. I'm not having it. I don't like this. I wouldn't even talked about it. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell, hit that thumbs up. I want to hear your thoughts down below. I wouldn't have even gotten really involved in this had she not posted that. That was the dumbest move you could have done, girl. You should have listened to your team, and if your team told you to do it, awful decision. Am I wrong? Let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching. We got more coming, so stay tuned.